to Devi, she's going to start eating, and she did this. I was like, what are you doing? Is your head hurting? Is your hair wet? Bipasha says that we don't have Devi's permission to show her face and be showing her in media. So once we have that, then it's okay. Otherwise, we can't. But she's always like, hi. And we started shooting for Fighter. Our first schedule was 17th of November it started. And Devi was born on the 12th of November. So she was 5 days old when I went. The whole 9 months I was with Bipasha every day, every night. The first 3 months I didn't even leave the room because she was suffering, sleeping without Bipasha. And I'm a very chipku guy. Like, it's hard to get rid of me, and I follow her around all the time.
That's a great green flag.
I mean, green flag for other people, but you should talk to Bipasha. She's always been a monkey her whole life, and I've always been a monkey my whole life. I'm at peace, and I do what I do and how I do it because of my personal life being settled, and I know this is the feeling that I was looking for, and this is the person, and I'm very happy. And she's happy, everyone's happy and satisfied and content and with this part of life, which is very important because we're always kind of searching for that unconditional feeling of love. And we kind of sometimes fool ourselves to believe that we're feeling it when we're not. But then when you actually feel it, then, everything else kind of falls into place, everything else.
Right.
The beings of love.
Amazing. And also with a new addition in the family now, it's been more than a year now.
Yeah.
Yes. Does she kind of keep you guys on your toes?
Oh yeah. I wish I had like 20 toes, yeah. I was thinking I have 20 toes. No, but yeah, she's like, thankfully we have great health, but she's a non-stop. She's just like her mother actually. They're both tornadoes as soon as they wake up, and then they lie down in their sleep, and they wake up as tornadoes. So she's like that. Yeah. So we're on our toes. It's always, everything's about Devi and everything's around Devi. So, and it's quite divine actually to see everything. That's how she looks at everything, and how like little things and the stuff that she says, and everything's like, everything we're going like, oh, she's it's like everything's fun. Yeah. She's
I
just
can understand.
joy.
I have some friends who've just become parents. Somebody's child is 1 year old and somebody's just like a month old. Somebody who's in Canada right now. She video called me and showed her daughter and everything. And
we just did it with a friend of ours actually.
So yeah, that's a amazing and a new feeling. And we definitely get to see some of Devi on Instagram. Do you guys have have you guys had a discussion about what to share, what not to share? Because celeb kids, as you know, they kind of attract a lot of attention, and some of it can be unwanted.
To each his own, I believe. And some people want to show their babies, and some people don't. I mean, it's their choice, it's their babies. And plus, Bipasha says that we don't have Devi's permission to show her face and be showing her in media. So once we have that, then it's okay. Otherwise, we can't. And I think by the time we ask her for permission, I don't know what she's going to say because she's so social. She always wants to say hi to everyone. And we actually have to hold her face when the paparazzi comes, and they're the photographers. They're sweet because they know that we don't kind of, not just yet, maybe not yet. So they also help, and they say, okay, can we one take? But she's always like, hi. And
so cute.
It's more like we are telling don't do it, but she actually is somebody who will go to everyone and hug everyone and say hi and give a flying kiss, and she's sweet like that.
So cute.
She's really like, all humans are equal from her point of view. That's how it is.
That's the innocence, and unfortunately, that innocence gets lost along the way. But
yeah, we apparently grown up mess it up, man. We mess it up for them. We should learn from kids.
Yep. Were you shooting for Fighter during the time Bipasha was expecting, or was Devi just born? I mean, I'm trying to understand the timeline there.
We started shooting for Fighter. Our first schedule was 17th of November it started. And Devi was born on the 12th of November. So she was 5 days old when I went to Tezpur for my first schedule.
That must have been heartbreaking.
Yeah, no, I mean, see, I was going for to shoot Fighter, so that was another excitement to be shooting with Sid and Mamta and everybody in the cast and such a beautiful film. And then you go into a real Air Force base in Tezpur, and you'll see the real Sukhois there, and then you're like, but this little small little baby who I had skin to skin with first, because we had a cesarean, and the whole 9 months I was with Vipasha every day, every night. Many first 3 months I didn't even leave the room because she was suffering. I don't know, you women are some other god creatures only. I swear. I don't know how you do it, but respect to all of
Thank
you. Like really, man, it's unbelievable. And just to leave her after her, the cut, and it takes time to heal. And we did so much research before getting the cesarean, and we learned how to kind of turn on the bed and which side to turn from so the stitches don't open, and how it'll be better for her to get up from bed, and how I'll be able to help her. But then fifth day of her birth, and I had to leave in the most difficult time. So it was yeah, it was a like it was intense. The whole experience was intense.
How much did you enjoy this? One side is the new fatherhood, and then one side you're playing a role in a film, which is also an absolutely new thing. How are
Yeah,
you
yeah.
managing the two things in your own head?
Somehow, playing Taj and shooting for the film kind of took me away from me whining about missing my wife and child, because I'm very whiny. I can't. I don't. There's forget it. I'm very lame like that. I don't like sleeping without Bipasha, and I'm a very chipku guy. Um, like it's hard to get rid of me, and I follow her
That's
around all
great.
the time.
That's a
So
great
she,
green flag.
I mean, yeah, I mean, green flag for other people, but you should talk to Bipasha before you, because I'm needy. Like I'm very needy. So, and I'm very emotional also. So that's kind of balances each other out. So she says that I'm her tail, and now Devi is also her tail, so she has two tails. But
So
playing
she's the
Taj,
strong, independent woman who's
yeah,
going about her business, and you guys are just.
and we are just chipcook behind her. She's like, get away from me, man, both of you. I
Totally
mean, Devi, she still doesn't say get away, but me for sure, yeah.
imagine.
She says things to me. Get out, go away. Don't I want you. But
Right.
playing Taj actually helped me because Taj is. I mean, I went for my work, but then my work helped me in my personal life also. So that's a beautiful kind of intertwining of lives. Because he's so light, and he says kind of only bad jokes, pathetic jokes, which are just to crack everyone around, so that everything's light, and uh, the vibe is light, then it's easier to rise.
Bipasha has a great time, and Devi will also must be having a great time having you around if that's the mood. But that's really amazing. But
Even if I'm not in that mood, they do weird things. Like Devi picked up this random thing from me, and like mother has taught her everything, and she's a very good teacher, and this one is a very good student. And what she learned from me one day was, I was walking, and the girl who cleans for us, I live with 6 girls basically, and the girl who cleans for us was saying something, and I said, "Please, तुम लड़कियों के बीच में रहेगा, मेरा दिमाग खराब हो जाएगा. Please मुझसे बात मत करो." So I looked after 5 seconds. I think I looked at Devi. She's going to start eating, and she did this. I was like, "What are you doing? Is your head hurting? Is your hair wet?" And then it became a thing. Now every time somebody says, "Oh my God," she's like, and she looks at me. I was like, of all the things you got this from, this is funny, man.
cute though. We have to be
Yeah,
very careful what gestures you make around her.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't do gestures. I just keep quiet, basically, and live my life because anyway, nobody listens to me, so there's no point.
No, but Karan, I always wanted to ask one thing. What is this monkey or the monkey business, or what is this that?
Monkey
Why
love.
is monkey so important to you?
It's not. It's just who I am. I mean,
Right from your the hashtags for, during your wedding to even
yeah.
now.
See, she's always been a monkey her whole life, and I've always been a monkey my whole life, like in the way I do everything. Also, I like to hang upside down a lot and from everything, and I'm always try to hang from everywhere. I don't know what this fascination of hanging. And the only other beings on this planet I see that want to hang so much, also just for the fun of hanging, they're monkeys. So I guess that's how. So two monkeys met each other, and it's monkey love.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.